This is ranch land, right in the foothills of the mountains here. Lots of wide open spaces. So we're getting there, and look at the spot we're in here. Basically, that's a huge gorge. I don't know if you can see it right here. You can't really see it. It's a really deep gorge. River valley goes through there. We're heading that way, and we're gonna get in that gorge. And I haven't taken this guy out for a while either, so it's time to get this guy going. I got this about 10 or 11 years ago, and I got it from the original owner. It came with all the accessories and manuals, original stuff, pretty cool. But I'm not gonna take all this stuff with me today, like this. This is a close-up filter, not gonna bring that along. So here we go, I don't wanna fall off here, but we're gonna get down in this gorge here. And you can actually see the lens on the Yashica Electro 35 GT is a 45 mil, and it's sharp, but it's not really that wide for what I'm doing. This is the wide angle and telephoto adapters. Just screw them on the lens. But this guy only gives me, I believe it's 37.7 millimeters, so not a ton of wide angle. And that telephoto lens, of course, I'm not gonna use that. Oh, this one more accessory here. I'm gonna bring this. This is the lens hood for it. The Yashica lens hood. My backup camera, this is of course the Ricoh GR, and it's a 28 millimeter lens, and I've got my trusty ND filter on it. Need that for sure. So that'll be my backup. I'll do some shots with it, and realistically 28 mil down there where we're going is awesome. Anyway, here's the beast we'll take today, and it's got to be one of my favorite cameras for sure. This is, I believe, from 1972. This is a Yashica Electro 35 GT, so it's the black one. It's got a very sharp lens. It's a 45 mil. You know, something wider would be better, but it's very sharp. F-stop, it opens up to a 1.7. What's also amazing is my zone focus. So this is gonna be needed down where we're going, because I'm not gonna be able to look through the viewfinder very well. It's gonna be really low angle stuff on the water. So I can zone focus with this. I can set my aperture here, meters or feet, of course, and I'll pick my subject, my foreground subject. I'll eyeball it, you know, 15 meters, 15 feet, whatever, and take a shot. It does have timer mode on it, but I'm gonna bring a shutter release cable for sure. We're gonna need some film. Portrait would be awesome for this. And it's a bit fast for what we're gonna be doing, so I'm gonna be bringing this along, and this is Ektar 100, so that'll give me some, you know, slow shutter speeds, and that's what I'm looking for. So let's get this thing full of film and get out there. We're gonna get down in this gorge here, and you can actually see about 100 or 200 yards down. That's the old bridge. This thing blew out pretty much. You can see the logs and debris from a flood, and I don't know how high it was here. We're a long way up, but it blew that bridge to bits, and there's a new bridge behind me in its place. But look at that twisted steel. All that red iron just ripped apart and sent about 200 yards downriver. You can even see some of the red iron right down here. It's about 100 yards before, right there. It's another chunk over there of the bridge. Didn't bring my fly rod, should have. This is full of trout down here. I'm gonna try and get you this, but we're at the base of those rapids here, and there's a giant bull trout feeding, and he comes up here. I don't know, can't see him yet, but let's see if I can get him. I can actually see him. He's down and more to the right, but I can't get in there, otherwise I'll be in there. Hopefully I can get him for you. There he is. There's the bottom of the frame. He's moving around. You can just see his head You know what? I think it's a cutthroat trout. There he goes, there he goes. Beauty. Anyway, that's what you find in mountain rivers and streams. I'm going to set up the Yashica right here. Kind of a weird light, but I'm going to take it anyway. And again, we're looking at this through a 24 mil-ish lens, and the Yashica's 45, so it'll be a bit tighter. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, and we're just shooting this gorge here. You don't want to fall down there because you'd only do it once. And we're just going to take a shot, see what happens here, see how it turns out. All right, we're going to do a little, we're going to crawl down here and get in there. Oh yeah, hung up in a tree. Oh yeah. Beauty. Look at this spot. Wow. I think we should get down there and see what we can do. So you can see to the right here, the old bridge. They had to rebuild because, and it's just a small bridge, but because the other one is way over there. All right, let's go down here. The biggest pain in the butt is carrying all this extra equipment around. Oh yeah, baby. All right, we're gonna get up over this rock, down in there. Look at the color of this water. Don't fall in. So I think this might be a good setup for the 45 mil lens. Here's that spot, the rock in the foreground. This is with a 50 mil though, so it's a little bit tighter than the Yashica's 45. Anyway, this is the location, and hopefully we get something that turns out. That rock is bottom left of frame, and then it comes along here and up to the pool. So that's the shot. What a beauty. I wish I had my fly rod here, damn it. Under the rock. He's just holding. Here he comes out. There he is. Oh, he's a beauty. I'm going to see if I can get a shot here, boys and girls. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to get down on this rock here. And it might be, the Yashica might not be wide enough for it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Take one shot. So I just set up the Ricoh for some test shots here. I got my ND filter on it, and let's go over here. And I just trashed my, well, I didn't trash it, but I wrecked my tripod leg. I bent it back, but it's toast. It's bent. It's still working. It's a cheap tripod, nice and light though. And it's a little bit tight for here. I just took some shots with the Ricoh, so that'll be better, I think, just with the 28 mil. But let's see what this does here. Here's that tripod leg. I don't know if you can notice it. I kind of bent it back, but it's kind of, it's aluminum. It should come back okay. We're gonna check out the bridge. just making our way down. Made it. All right, we made it down to the bridge. Again, lots of stuff strewn, thrown about from that flood. Anyway, that's what's left of the bridge over here to my left. Look at those chunks down there, red iron. That's big steel too. That's not just scrappy stuff. That's like 12-inch red iron over there. So that was the bridge. And I think we'll get a shot maybe of these rapids, maybe some of that steel that's down here in the foreground. That's what's left of the bridge. If you can see it there. And then the bridge. Whoa. Here's the shot I'm trying to get. And I'm kind of in the water again, so is the tripod. But I can't really get it how I want it, but there's the red iron and there's the bridge. Anyway, I got a couple shots here and hopefully they'll turn out. I'm going to stick the Ricoh on there for sure. Again, 28 mil for down here is perfect, I think. So we got the Ricoh on here. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll just get on this little island here and I'll take a shot downstream. See if I can get it. Something there. I forgot my shutter release cable. All right, there we go. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but whatever, we're here, so let's take a shot. Yeah, I'll take another one for good luck. Look at all the debris here. When that flood came through here, it must have just shredded everything. Look at the trees up there. That's where we're going next. But look at this spot. Unbelievable. So the water, you can see dead stuff up top. It was totally up over this gorge. Frightening. So I had to get low here. These rocks are sharp. And I had to get low, so because I want to get, I don't know if it's going to work out, but I want to go through this little overhang rock and get that bridge. So here's my nasty setup. I'm going to run out of time here, but I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and zoom in. There's a massive log that was just jammed between the canyon, the gorge. Check it out. Right over the river. Cool. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and before the flood came through here, these were out here and straight up. This is a this is a bank, so the water came ripping around this corner and just ripped these guys out. Again, they were vertical, and now they're just peeled right back. They were like the ones behind me, more or less, but these are kind of more straight up and down. Where the ones behind me here were just ripped from the debris coming through here. Giant rocks and trees, all kinds of stuff. All right, just came in from down there. Here's the new bridge, and it's pretty much single lane, usually just horse traffic. There's the gorge. But what's interesting in this spot, you can see the debris from the flood that mashed out that bridge. Look how high it is. This is debris from the flood. So that's how high the water came up here, ripped the bridge out. It was higher than the bridge. So it ripped that bridge out and crumpled it up like tin foil. And I'll see if I can get a shot of it here. And it is about 300 yards downstream. You can see a bit of it here. So that's where we were, down there. And now we're gonna keep going upstream. So we're just hiking up here, you and me. And there's one more thing I want to get some photos of, and it's a pretty beautiful spot. And again, if I brought my fly rod, it would be bloody epic. It's a great spot in here to fish. Let's take a peek in here. So we are in Grizz country big time, so I'm making some noise when I come through here. I don't have any bells, but I'm talking to myself and whistling. Not much, but every now and then. Because when you're near the river like this, they can't hear you coming. So you don't want to startle one, or you don't want to, you know, surprise one of these guys, especially if it's a sow with a cub. You're gonna have problems. Anyway, we're gonna head upstream still, and I'll see you soon. Beautiful spot. Look at this spot. Wow. I think the lighting's going to be wrong, but you know what? I don't care. I came out here for a hike, and if I found something cool, cool. A lot of times you can find bear tracks in this damp stuff, but I'll take a look around. So here's the shot, f/16. We're kind of backlit, so it's not perfect by any means. But you know what? I'm here now, and I'm going to take a photo. Look at this tree. It's like, whoa, it's like growing up through the rock. That's pretty cool. Cool. All right, we're going to head back here and wrap it up. So last time I was here was about a year ago. And there was, I didn't see it of course, but I heard right in the area I was in, there was a grizzly bear on a kill. And that's the last place, and that's the last beast you want to bump into when it's eaten. Anyway, I didn't see it, I missed it, but it was really close to my location. So I didn't learn that until I was home, and about 2-3 hours later. But it was pretty interesting. Got a few more shots left, and really bright down there. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of waterfalls. I think I'm going to camp here next weekend, but I'll definitely take you guys along and do some photography down here with another cool camera, hopefully anyway. So that was pretty amazing. I did this video yesterday, September 4th, and today I drove into the city, dropped 2 rolls of 35mm color film, and they actually developed it, sent me a link to download the scans within hours. So that was amazing. I wish they could do that with medium format. And I think I'll head to that last location the next day or two. So I'll post another video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.